see that. But look at this, man. Just seeing all these drivers on the grid, honestly, it's just a sight that you love to see. It's been quite some time since we've had cars on the circuit in the first place. I'm going to read some of these places. We got Norfolk, United Kingdom. We got Uruguay. We got Jamaica, Missouri, the United States. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Fun fact, I had to do a geology assignment, and one of the earthquakes that we had to find out where it was, the epicenter of it was in Missouri, so congratulations. So guys, you got to win this Grand Prix. I mean, literally, this is gonna be fun, man. I'm just so excited to see these dudes out on the grid. Here they come, off the grid and on to the circuit. Here we go, Atomics and Freakies. Y'all ready to go racing for the first time this year?
Oh, bro, I can't wait. I can't wait for Nitro to come back. Can't wait for. I feel like this league is more driver skill than luck, like other leagues. FOA can be.
Yeah, you will still finish fourth, by the way.
Yeah, no, I will still finish. Okay, okay. I will ban you if you say fourth again. Okay.
So again, we're gonna go through the one sec, real quick. You can see the drivers warming up their tires, dude. This is what I love to see. Yes, VZS. Thank you for doing that. It just adds more detail to it. I don't know why. I just love seeing that. They're warming up their tires. It's like it feels like it's a real thing. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. Real quick before we start this race, this broadcast is presented by FRSN, the Fortnite Racing Streaming Network. If you'd like to see what Commander and all of the officiating crew does, you can go to FRSN on YouTube, the Fortnite Racing Streaming Network. Again, at FRSN on YouTube. And also, again, go subscribe to the Formula Nitro TikTok, at Formula Nitro. And also, more importantly, go subscribe to Commander. And if you want to, subscribe to the Formula Nitro YouTube channel here as well. We are about to be underway for what should be a great start to the season. A lot of drivers on the grid, and it's just so exciting to see all these dudes here ready to go racing on this beautiful, beautiful day. Genuinely. Just an absolutely gorgeous day.
I'm just going to give a little insight to the strategy that will be taking place in this race. So, is 8% a lap. That means it is a 12-lap fuel stint.
Very intriguing.
So that means it is a definite two-stop with the strategy that would be taking place would be lap 12 turn.
We have Billy Boy and Bankai. Sorry, my bad. Then we have Christos and Keppa. We then have Barone and Midas, Mario, Kane, Philno, and Harley. And that is your grid, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get going here in Formula Nitro for the first time this season. Again, it is not your F1, not your F2 or F3, or even, I'm not going to say that, but you know what I mean. But it's Academy. And, dude, what a grid we got here today. This is almost a full grid, right? Like, seriously. This is beautiful.
Sorry to interrupt you, JC, but there is a banana stuck in the pit lane, which is Elmo. He's kind of like sliced in half, but I think he's a driver. So, I think
yeah,
that's...
Elmo, how does that work? What do we do about that? Anybody know what to do about that? That's kind of crazy, I can't lie. So... yeah, currently we're under a delay. It seems like we have a banana. Yes, guys, this is something that happens in Fortnite. So there you go.
We're going to be waiting just a minute or two for someone who could potentially be joining. If they don't join in a couple minutes, then we will be starting.
So I'm assuming, right, they would be on the pit lane to start this Grand Prix, correct?
I don't know. They'll either just start last, I think. That's what I would think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, it is exciting to be back, man. I just cannot state it enough, man. It is just an absolute pleasure to be here and back in Formula Nitro. Again, if you have not already, please drop a like on the stream. Go subscribe to Commander. Go support him. Go show us some love, dude. This dude put an absolute heart and soul out last night, grinding and getting this map finished. He always does it right before the race weekend, and I'm all for it. So, Yep, Commander giving us the confirmation that, you know, waiting on all the drivers. You know, we should do a national anthem. That would have been really cool, honestly. Remember when we used to do that?
I think we still have time over the formation lap. You could do one.
We definitely could. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, who is your pick to win this thing? You got a lot of drivers here on the grid. In fact, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 drivers on the grid. Who you got to win this thing? A lot of people saying Dice right now. Why is that, Tomix? You want to inform me on the matter here?
Wait, what'd you say, sir?
You want to inform me on the matter that, you know, people are picking Dice for this thing?
Well, Dice is on the inside in the first corner. VZS will lose out to... it depends on how M6 and Duel plays out. If Duel can swiftly go down the inside of M6 and clear him, then VZS might have a problem with Duel. But I think first corner, I see Dice taking the position from VZS. VZS might still be on the inside of Dice going into turn 2 and then S's. And if he is, I don't think he'll make the move stick. Especially because the hairpin onto the back straight is a left turn, and then turn after is also a left turn. So I think Dice will definitely take the position from VZS. And after that, I think it'll be interesting because I think this will be a strat race because you've got you've got 8 laps of leeway with the strategy. Like you can pit on lap, obviously you can pit on lap 4 because obviously that's going to happen. You can pit on lap 4 and make it to the end if you pit every 12 laps. So
I don't know what Elmo's doing right now. I think they're trying to figure out what to do here. I mean, are they having a pit the road start? Yeah.
No, he's doing a good start. No, pit lane start, sorry.
That's what I said, yeah, exactly. All right, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Formation lap is underway. And again, we are back, man. I'm so thrilled to see this. All these drivers on the grid going around the circuit for the first time this year.
Look at them all warming up their tires at the back.
Yes. You love to see it.
See that.
So, Atomics, do you want to do the honors for the grid today?
Okay, so I'll be calling out the pit, calling out the grid. So we've got VZS first with a good quality lap. Then we've got Dice, M6, Dill, Bocky, O'Neill, Billy Boy, Bankai, Christos, Kepper, Barone, Midas, Mario Fan, Kane, Philonosity, oh my god, Harley, and then Elmo last after not setting a quality lap.
Well, it's crazy because Elmo is pretty quick in practice, if I'm not mistaken. So it's it's unfortunate for him to have that. But
yeah,
you see all these drivers warm up their tires has absolutely no factor at all into what actually is going to happen in this Grand Prix. But dude, it's a really cool sight to see all these drivers getting on the grid. Look at this, dude. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Look at that. And it's also very smooth too. So very good entrance by everybody there, right on their grid spot. So again, who do you got to win this Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen? We are about to get going for the first time this season in Formula Nitro. Obviously, it's not F1, F2, or F3, or even another series. It is Academy, and we are back here at Circuit of the Americas. The first race of the season. The first race of the year, in fact, from Formula Nitro. And it is just an absolute pleasure to have Freakies and Atomics here beside me in the booth.
What my prediction is that Kane is gonna win today. That's my prediction. Kane,
all
yes.
the way from 4th to last. He will win.
Wait, hold on. Kane is a combat merchant. He is genuinely good from the back. I think he will be on top.
It will be interesting to see. Oh, I think it's different in Nitro. It's not like other leagues like FOA or things where you usually stay close in the race.
Well, here we go. 5 red lights here at Circuit of the Americas. We are about to get underway for the first race of the season, and we are underway. It's lights out, away we go. And we got a car already flipping over already on the front stretch, and it's absolute chaos into turn 1. They're 3 abreast. My goodness gracious, Philno lost it into turn 1. and it is VZS comfortably leading over Dice. Atomics.
So it's by 2 by 2 by 2. There's 5 cars 2 by 2. There's 6. Make that 6 with M6 and Deal at 2 by 2. Fighting for the last podium space. Now it's going to filter out through this left turn. Boki, oh my god, and he's over.
My
so,
goodness.
Same with Elmo. Oh my god, and he hits Elmo again.
And that's going to be
that
our
is a
first
VST.
caution. I mean, seriously. We didn't even make it into the straightaway. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first caution of the season.
But
Well, that was absolute
apparently
chaos.
my prediction was wrong now. So apparently VCS somehow kept first place over Dice, which I don't know how he did that because I was looking at the back of the grid. But that is interesting. I don't expect anyone to pit here because I don't think it will add anything to the strat. Because if it was lap 4, I would have pitted, but for these guys, I wouldn't pit.
Absolutely. And again, it is green flag back out here. We're underway. Elmo's so far back. It's going to really hurt him. Already having that pit lane start, and now all the way in the back after what happened with Bulky. So comfortably, VZS leads over Dice and Dill. That is currently your podium. Look at the damage on some of these cars, though, already. We're seeing a lot of sparks. Aren't we, freakies?
Yeah, you sure do. There's been some collisions in first lap, but it was kind of expected, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people haven't even raced in a long time, like Filinho and Mario Fan. I think it's his first time racing in a Nitro, so I kind of expected a similar clash like this with what happened to Elmo and Boki. But they are now going side by side, with Boki sending it down the inside as Harley makes collision with Mario. And it's almost a free ride.
Oh my goodness.
And now Harley sends it down in the right side of Barca, but he keeps it clean. He tries to go to the switchback of Barca. He's keeping it side by side. They make collision, but I think it's gonna be Barca's position this lap. But he's gonna keep it stick. He's sending it. I think he gets the move done.
Yeah, Harley gets it done. Great overtake there. That was a really good battle. And
DZS
DRS is now
pulled
enabled.
a gap over Dice in for first position. This will be close if Dice will get DRS. I think he might, but if he doesn't, it will be a scrap for P2 with Dill and M6 being very, very close behind. I think Dice does get DRS. I think, yes, Dice does get DRS on VZS. So VZS isn't going to run away and create gap. So there will be a fight for first place, as there is a big gap. So it's all the way down to P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my
11
goodness gracious. Sorry to interrupt you, Atomics, but Boki just fully closed on Mario, sending him into the wall, somehow keeping it safe and not flipping. But it was a huge close call for Mario to not flip over.
And here they come down the front stretch. Dice on the outside, trying to make the move. Can he do it and make the first overtake for the lead? No, he cannot. And it is VZS comfortably still leading here. But again, that DRS train is alive and running. And right now, again, you know, it's early on. I mean, we're still testing the waters at this point. I mean, we have barely done anything in this Grand Prix. We're 4 laps into it, for crying out loud. So what's really intriguing to me, though, is the damage on some of these cars. Because obviously we know how it plays out in Formula Nitro, where, you know, if you make a ton of contact, your car can explode. And what does that do? Oh, yeah, you can get a DNF. You can bring out a safety car. But here comes Dice on the outside. He makes the move, and Dice takes the lead of the Grand Prix here at Circuit of the Americas. A very nice move.
I think VZS did let him go there. So I don't know. There's no benefit of VZS fighting Dice at this point in the races. We've still got 24 laps to go. Make that 23 as we cross the line.
Yep, here again, VZS. Is he going to absolutely send it on the outside here into turn 1? It looks like he's going to try and do so. Will he be comfortably so?
Now
That's the
Dice
question.
is
They are still side by side through the S's now. And again, I mean, this is just incredible, man. You love to see stuff like this where, yep, Dice is going to back up there. He knew that, okay, hey, you know what? The DRS train is coming up. I need to just get behind him and get as much DRS as possible, and maybe I can gain a position or two. Same with Dill. Same with M6. Same with All O'Neill. All these guys right here in the back, all these drivers. Keep this pack here in the back also caught up.
Yeah, now
As
Kate
side
and
by side for Kepper and Kane at the back of the after
Yeah, Dice
Kepper's
gonna take a position
half
there.
spin, they're still in DRS, but I think Kane will. Yeah, Kane keeps a position now.
So yeah, Dice comfortably leads here, but again, this DRS train is very, very. I'm telling you right now, it's very sus. I can't lie. Like it's one of those things. It's like I remember when
Green, I
I was
guess one.
racing at the time, a DRS train was always so sketchy, man. Like literally, so
I
sketchy.
mean, the only thing I'm scared of in DRS trains is lag. Like if someone lags
Exactly.
back into you, you could be cooked. As M6 gets bumper glitch now, and O'Neill is on the right.
Is he gonna make it sick though through the S's?
O'Neill. Now, I think M6 will keep this position, especially because there's 2 left turns. But this will be close between the 2 of them. Will M6 even get DRS from Dill? This might broken DRS, but I think M6 will still get DRS. Now, Billy Boy is now on the inside of O'Neill. But it will be
I
close
don't
between
think
Billy and O'Neill.
that did not play out at all.
Billy
The
Boy
way
on the
M6
inside of
wanted.
O'Neill. They're still side by side, but I think O'Neill will keep the position. Yeah, O'Neill does keep the position. And Mario Fan retires in the pit lane. That's a shame for him on his Nitro debut.
Yeah, a driver that was really hyped up, really excited to be here today. Unfortunate that the race is ended in that way, and officially retiring here. First retire of the day, if I'm not mistaken, or Elmo, I think was the first one actually.
No, yeah, Elmo retired
Elmo,
first.
and then it was him. Yep. So 2 retires already. So that means we have 14 cars on the circuit.
I think the only thing that can really break up this pack here is the pit stop. Pit stops will really break up this pack because I don't see this pack breaking up except for someone loses crazy pace or someone makes a big mistake. Like the gap between Billy Boy and Bankai is just about a second every lap just for the DRS. So unless Bankai makes a mistake, it will create the gap between those two. But I don't think they will, especially because there's 2 DRS zones on either side of the track. So it really means that you can't really brake around here unless you're very much faster than the car in front or a big fighting.
Well, yeah, and there's also rumors that there's going to be new regulations next season, so we'll see how that plays out and such. But
yeah,
again,
unless Fortnite can change it so Commander can do boost and fuel,
yep.
then there would be boost. I think
100%.
that's the major thing because I think next season we're going to do 2025 regulations.
Yep.
And then the season after we're going to be doing 2026 regulations.
What a move by VZS to take the lead again. It's just back and forth between Dice and VZS at the moment here on the front. It's kind of just your choo-choo train right now, but again, a lot can still happen in this one. We are 8 laps into this Grand Prix. I mean, that we still got a lot of time, don't we, Freakies?
yeah, we sure do. As at least there's some overtakes between the leaders because we don't want drivers to just sit behind each other.
And Kane gets an unlucky bumper glitch, I think, or he sent it down the inside. But now he is very far off the pack, and unless he can clock in some really good laps here, and Kepper doesn't keep the pace, I don't think
there's Billy Boy
he
down
is
the inside of M6. Sorry to interrupt again, but
on
M6.
Christos into the wall as well.
Oh no! M6 and Billy Boy side by side. They make collision. Billy Boy almost gets sent into the pit lane by his teammate. That is interesting team play right there. Multi-21.
I gotta say right now, something I've noticed too, M6 has a lot of damage on that car.
Yeah, that was because of Dill on the first lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at Dill's car as well. It's almost.
Oh yeah.
It's almost exploded as well. But a little look into the track limits. Dice has 2, VZS has 2, Dill has 2, O'Neill has 1, M6 has 0, Billy Boy has 3, same with Bankai, Midas has 2, Barone has 5, so that would be a penalty. Kepper has 3, Christos and Kane has 4, Harley has 5, Bocky has 11, Philanosity is 16. So every 5 turns
11 and 16 is insane. Really testing your limits, huh?
Yeah, I think it's because of all the fighting. So M6 gets his first track limit, so that makes everyone currently has a track limit right now. So no one is a perfect driver.
Now I'll ask you this here, obviously, because we got this big train right now. Who do you think is gonna make the wrist here? Obviously we got a pit eventually, so you sit around lap
Yeah.
12, correct?
No, Dill. Dill gets a bumper glitch and loses position to O'Neil as M6. I think he's gonna send it down the inside of Dill. Yes, he does. He's trying to get the position stolen from Dill to be one place ahead, to be in P4, Atomic's favorite position.
Okay, buddy. But a little insight into that bit there. If you are on the right-hand side into the S's, you will not be keeping that position at the end of the lap.
Not.
Because two sharp left turns after that, you will be losing that position. As Billy Boy and M6 are fighting, we know how that ended up last lap. M6 and Billy Boy.
Oh
Billy
my
Boy,
goodness,
think
that could have been catastrophic.
I don't feel like that was M6's fault. I feel like that was more Billy Boy's. I feel like more that was a racing incident.
100%. I mean, he got loose. I think
There might
honestly,
be blue
a little bumper clutch,
flags
but they're
soon.
going to pit lane now.
There might
O'Neil
be
down
blue
pit
flags
lane.
soon. Oh,
Billy
no.
Boy down pit
Oh my
lane.
God.
Barone down pit lane. Keppa down pit lane, and Christos as well down pit lane. How is this going to play out for these drivers here? It looks like we got a 5-car pack.
Look at
We
this.
got a blue flag as well.
Already
Oh,
for
God.
Fillinho, we've seen some blue flags in F3 last season, and it was all because of Fillinho. Now he's doing his usual work to get the blue flags out, moves to the side, but there's no one near him actually. Oh my goodness! If VCS was closer, that would have been insane to just think about it.
VZS is loving this because, he just got DRS off Filno as well. And so now look at this. He's gaining a much bigger gap than he had before from the lap, or 2 laps ago, I would say. I mean, genuinely, look at that gap
Some
now.
people did stop on that last lap. The people that stopped it was Barone, O'Neil, Billy Boy, Kepper, Christos. Bocky pitted earlier. I think Harley pitted earlier. And Philonosti pitted also.
Just
Yeah.
Well, speaking of pit stops, Atomics, we got more. It is VZS in the pit lane, Dice as well, M6, Midas, and Bankai are side by side through pit lane. What are they doing? They're 3 abreast. My goodness, that looked really tight.
I think Dill can go another lap, so I think he fuel saved enough because he is on 7% right now. So I think he has fuel saved enough so he can do another lap. So that will be
Wow, this pit stop was amazing from O'Neil. Wow, what a pit stop from O'Neil. Because now he's in 3rd. I mean, seriously, what a stop.
I think M6 will keep the position, but they might lose. M6 and let's
No.
O'Neil go. I think that's a smart thing from M6 because if O'Neil doesn't have DRS, he can make the move. But if O'Neil does have DRS, that's only better for him because he won't be overtaken with the DRS and lose even more time. But I don't know if O'Neil. I don't think O'Neil does have DRS. O'Neil doesn't have DRS. M6 will go for the move on the inside.
I don't think
Will
Dice
this-
has
I'm going to
DRS.
watch Dill here. Let's
No,
watch
Dice
Dill.
doesn't
Is he
have
going to go down pit
DRS
lane? Yep,
either.
here comes Dill. Dill down pit lane. How is the stop going to be? Did he save enough fuel? Is
He
the
did
stop
save
going to be
enough
good
fuel.
enough?
Yeah, he's on 0%, so I think he will take the penalty.
What do you mean he'll get a penalty?
He didn't pit it in his box, he pit it in the Red Bull box,
Oh,
or not the Red Bull box.
That
but
is not ideal at all.
yeah, the Red
Well,
Bull
here we
box.
go. Off
But if
of
that
pit
strat
lane
did
is
work
still going to
out,
be there,
that would've
right
been
there
so good
with
for him.
VZS. What a pit stop from
He
Dill.
did cut the pit exit as well, so that's a double done.
Well, that's really unfortunate, I have to say. But now you look at this. Dice is there with Dill. He's going to have DRS 100%. I mean, without a doubt in my mind. So, again, they're back to the DRS train, but the positions have changed. Not for VZS, though. He remains the leader. But right now, as we go through the orders, it is VZS, Dill, Dice, M6, O'Neil, Billy Boy, Barone, Keppa, and you have Midas, Bankai, Christos, and then all the way back here you got Kane and Bolkai. Bulky. Sorry, not Bolkai. Sorry, it's a tongue twister, man. I'm telling you, you got Bolkai, Bulky. It's just, oh my god.
Oh my god, Dill. VZS
But Dill
side by
takes the
side.
lead
What a move.
of the Grand Prix, comfortably.
I mean, we might see blue flags again as Barca is very slow. I don't know what they done to his car, or is it just a driver thing where he intentionally causes blue flags to make the races more interesting. But now VZS is gonna send it down the inside of Deal as we have seen with Dice, and he obviously gets the move done, but Dice is not sitting behind Dill. He is impatient and he's trying to get the move on Dill. He is barely leaving any space there into the S's, but they're all one by one right now.
Yep, again, right now it is VZS, Dill, and Dice as your podium. Philno also just going to go off the circuit.
My
Oh my
God.
goodness.
What is he doing?
Oh
What
my
in the
God.
world
We
is he
need the blue
doing?
flag, we need
He's
the
always
blue
making
flag.
contact with M6.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. By the
What
way,
in the
we
world?
Have, by the way, we have a special guest watching our stream called Ashley Jones. Let's clap it up for unofficial slash official season 5 Nitro champion. Because
Lux,
he is in
right?
the chat.
That's
He
Lux,
did call
right?
me. He did call me and I could hear my voice in the background, so I know he is watching. So can we get a little hello to Lux? Right now he's making FOA tracks, so
W
We
Lux,
love Lux.
W Lux.
W Lux.
Oh my God,
Absolutely.
Dill is
Here
close.
comes VZS down the inside to make contact. Dill
Ooh.
goes wide. What a move. It could have been, but Dice is right there with VZS now. And Dill remains the leader. I mean, seriously, that was really close. That could have been an absolute anarchy for both drivers.
Okay, so, let's see. So Dill, VZS, I think. Well, let's see if VZS will make the move on Dill here. VZS goes down the inside of Dill. Let's get on board from VZS here. VZS is down the inside. He will clear Dill. Dice sends it down the inside of Dill as well.
Oh, they
Yeah.
make contact. Oh, here they go again.
Contact. Dill, I think Dill keeps the position.
You know, let's get in the vehicle of Dice here. Let's see how this plays out for him. We're getting our first in-car camera presented by FRSN, the Fortnite Racing Streaming Network. If you'd like to see the officiating point of view here in Formula Nitro, go to FRSN on YouTube right now. And
Hey,
also go
he's
subscribe
on
to the
his
Formula Nitro
streaming.
TikTok as well. And here we go again into turn 1. A great move from
Oh,
Dice.
Dice.
Who makes contact?
VZS
Dead and
lagged.
still up and
VZS
over.
lagged. Oh my god.
He lagged. And he goes all the way from second place all
To
the
the
way to the
last
back of the
place.
pack.
my
Unfortunate
God.
circumstances and carnage for Dill. He went from the real Dill all the way to the back of the pack Dill. And now it is VZS leading over Dice and M6. We're having some lag. I think it's mainly because of the Fortnite event happening very soon. If I had to guess.
But now we are back. When we started the race, VZS versus Dice for the league, not league, lead. Sorry. I think VZS might defend or Dice might defend because Dill was
You're
very
definitely
aggressive.
gonna see some offensive aggression here from Dice. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna see it. He's gonna go be very aggressive here. Look, he's gonna go on the outside. VZS gonna force him to go on that right side, and he's gonna comfortably keep that position. But here comes M6
I think Dice
down the
was still
inside of
there.
Dice.
I
Is
think
it gonna
Dice was
stick?
still there.
And Dice,
Oh
I don't know
my
what
God,
happened.
And M6
Did he
is
break?
into P2 now.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, Dice is falling. He's fading. He's fading fast. He drops all the way from second all the way to fourth.
Oh.
Makes contact with O'Neal.
Okay, wait,
Billy
now
Boy has
he's
to go
in
wide.
P4, the best position of them all. Now it's VZS, M6, and O'Neal the top three.
Oh
We know-
my
we
goodness,
know
Marcus.
O'Neal- Oh my god, and Chaos at the back.
Things
It's
are
absolute
spicing up.
chaos here. M6 trying to take the lead for the first time today. He goes down the inside, takes the lead here at Circuit of the Americas. A great move from M6, who leads for the first time here in Formula Nitro.
Meanwhile, my
A beautiful
Kappa
overtake.
and Buron make collision. Almost Buron flips out of this Grand Prix, but he somehow keeps it clean by going into the car. And now here we go into the final corner, into the DRS zone. What lane will M6 pick? He stays on the outside, so VZS might send it
He's
down the
100%. He's
inside.
going right side. Yeah, this is not the best move.
Now O'Neill is in the back of him, but I mean it's good deal to keep everything safe. I mean we are not at the race end currently. We are like midway through the race, so keeping the P2 position is always good.
Yeah, 100%. You also just really want to like just stay with the pack. I mean, that's literally the main thing, honestly, because you never know if something's gonna happen at any given moment. It's Formula Nitro after all. You know, it's not F1. It's Formula Nitro. So, yeah, here
As
comes
M6 goes
M6 down the
VZS.
inside on VZS. Again, gonna take the lead momentarily. O'Neill just gonna slot behind VZS at the moment.
We
Dyson
need,
fourth. Billy Boy
I think
in fifth.
O'Neill can send it on VZS on that straight there if he really has the balls to send it. But we see
You know, you gotta
M6.
feel for Dill, honestly, though. You gotta feel for him, because, I mean, he was up there in the top 3, now he's all the way in the back of the pack. He can't even make a move on Christos.
Yeah, that's why boosting will be very good for this league. Because right now
Without
it's
a
just
doubt.
a dead. It's just if you're in the middle of the DRS train or at the back, you really can't do anything unless there's a mistake or something. But you can only really make moves if you slowly make your way up the pack. Like if M6 and VZS make a mistake and VZS slowly goes down the pack because he's on the outside, that's the only way you can make moves. M6 gets his. M6
We're gonna get in the
gets his
O'Neill
fourth.
machine here and give you an experience
Oh,
here for
bro,
the one in-car
bro.
camera.
JC, do you want to hear something? Me
What?
and Lux was rewatching Sao Paulo like the other night,
Yeah.
and we found you saying Team K machine a little bit funny. So, you now saying O'Neill machine's pretty funny as well now.
Yeah, I like saying that a lot, honestly. It's just one of those things you say, you know?
I do expect these drivers to pit soon. If anyone pits now, that will be a mix of the 12-lap stint. Deal obviously has the extra lap, but I don't think it will do much in the long term.
VZS is gonna force M6 on that outside line, and again, it looks like O'Neill's going to make the most out of it, try and take that second position. He's got the preferred line, and a great time to be in the in-car camera of O'Neill, who's going to take that second position away. In 6, he's not clear quite yet, but he will now be. He is in second. O'Neill in P2, right. Here's O'Neill down the inside on VCS. He's going to take the lead. Just back and forth for the moment here in Formula Nitro. It's usually like that, but again, with the new regulations, we should see less of that, I would say.
I think they're gonna pit soon, like right now. As now, it's crucial to pit to not get messed up by the blue flag. That's gonna happen probably this lap, as Fininho is already within VCS is
By the way,
close
this
range.
guy will now be 2 laps down if he next time he gets lapped.
My goodness.
To be
gracious.
honest, I don't know how he got the seat.
Okay, so O'Neill and M6 and Christos pit. M6 is right behind O'Neill. Christos comes out of his box. These two should be ahead of everyone else. They might do a DRS train this lap, which I think will put them in front of the VZS if they do a successful DRS train this lap. But if they do not, then I think VZS will still come out first, depending on stuff. And Billy Boy has a drive-through now for forcing Kepper into the pit lane.
Ooh.
Well, that
So
is some very
interesting.
informative stuff to know. Thank you for telling us that, Atomics, being the inside information we have here. Right now, though, it is VZS and Dice, who are both DRS training off each other here, trying to gain as much time as possible on this DRS train that is
M6 is
coming,
going for the move
and it
on
is coming
O'Neal.
fast.
M6 and O'Neal still fighting side by side.
Oh, Dill is staying out again.
Yeah, Dill did do that extra lap earlier.
What a
so
battle between these two
I
drivers.
think-
You know,
I
again,
think-
though, why are you battling here? Because you literally,
Because
if
this,
you don't...
this is for P2.
Well, I get
effectively.
that, but at the same time, like, you got to gain on these guys.
Oh my god, they are.
Look, they're
Oh
coming up
my
pit lane. I
god!
mean,
O'Neal is in the wall.
oh my goodness gracious.
As now, so as M6 went forward, he took one step forward and one step
It's
backwards.
pretty wide at the back.
W hold
That's
throw.
exactly what I was talking about. If you don't battle there, you literally have
Oh my
that
God,
position as
Kappa!
Abraham goes flying into the barrier.
Oh, this has been
Kappa,
a horror race for Kappa,
my
but none of his
goodness.
fault. He's just been taken out and taken out and taken out again and again and again. So now the top three is VZS, Dice, and M6. All three of these drivers are in a shot for the win here, and they're all in DRS of each other. It's just these three for the win now.
And
Yeah, and
this
again,
will
Atomics,
be-
this is back to what I was saying, though, like, you know, when you're talking about, like, why they did that, I didn't understand it, because why do you battle in that position when they're literally still in pit lane? If you stay straight, you probably have P2 or P1 at that point.
I think.
I mean, they had a lot of pace.
Yeah, Billy Boy has to serve his drive through this lap now. But what you said earlier, I think they fought because this was effectively for P2, but M6 sent it when he wasn't really there to be able to do the DRS train. So he sent it and did lose time, in my opinion. He shouldn't have sent it. He should have just stuck behind O'Neal and then maybe overtake on the front straight, which would have been
Exactly.
a good option for him. But now he's still in the front pack, which O'Neal should have been there along as well if he didn't get forced into the wall vigorously by W Fortnite lag. Can we get a little shout out to Fortnite there?
And look
But
who we
that's
got
just
in
how it goes,
fourth
unfortunately.
place. Midas somehow got into fourth place after being at the back of the long DRS train pack.
Yeah, that's insane. Holy moly.
He's just been clean this race, and it's benefited him. You know, racing. You can be fast all you want, but if you can't race clean and stay out instants, you will be coming last in races.
Meanwhile, at the back, Kappa gets another bumper glitch
How
by
many more laps
Boki,
we
and
got in this
Blanca is
fight?
flipped over by Kappa.
Wow.
That is unfortunate for both of the Aston drivers, really. They haven't had the best race so far. Or is it Sauber? I don't know. I think it's Austin. Aston. You know, Midas
Yes, we indeed are in Austin, Texas. Again, Freakies, just want to clarify
No,
that.
not the
Again,
team.
if you're just tuning into the
team.
stream, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to drop a big fat thumbs up here. And again, go subscribe to the FRSN and also the Formula Nitro YouTube channel today. But again, right now, the podium's looking, you know, nice and tidy between Dice, VZS,
I think
and
so.
M6.
On track limits, Dice is 7, VZS is 4, M6 is 6. I think M6 can get a removal or 2. I don't know about Dice though. VZS doesn't have a penalty currently, so there's no chance to get a penalty unless he gets another track limit
Oh,
warning.
M6,
As
just got a
M6
bumper
gets
glitch.
a little bumper glitch, but he's still in DRS, so that won't affect him that much. But I think Dice will have a slam dunk penalty here unless he can get 3 removals, which will be a big ordeal for him.
Also, guess who's not getting any removals? It's the guy who's about to get lapped. Filinho slowing down in first corner. That is interesting as Willy ZS and Dice make a little bit collision in turn 1, but they might catch up to Filinho to lap him for the second time this race. I mean, it's really interesting about how you drive for 26 laps and you get lapped twice. I mean, that is not very particularly great for the driver, and his experience as well as he's been racing. He started when I did.
He's letting go.
Oh my
He's letting
god!
go.
Oh my goodness! Filna just completely. Felina, how do you pronounce it? I don't even know. I think it's. I
Felino.
just go on Filna. Felino? Okay, thank you. Felina just completely went. You know what? I'm gonna go on the left lane. You guys can do
Oh my
whatever you
God.
want to do with it.
And now,
But honestly, if you think about it right now, this is huge because okay, never mind. It's not huge anymore because Felina is just gonna go wide. But if Felina stayed straight there, that could have gave O'Neal DRS, but it did not. Here comes Dice on the outside trying to make the move. Will he actually do it here on VZS as they go into turn 1 up the hill? They make contact, and here
and
is
VZS
an
lags, he's
absolute
off.
disaster
Oh my God.
for VZS. He's been leading all day today, and in turn 1, his race goes up in flames.
So now
Absolute
it's
disaster.
Straight dogfight with Dice and M6 with 2 laps to go. This is the penultimate lap. Next lap will be last lap. But if Dice does have a guaranteed penalty for taking out VZS or track limit penalties, M6 will be winning this race. All he does have to keep it clean and not getting any track limit penalties, and I think he will have the win.
well, remember M6 fully basically killed O'Neal, so that might be investigated.
Maybe.
That's
session.
100. Yeah. So honestly, at this point, it's really whoever finishes first. It doesn't matter about penalties at the moment, because there's a lot of stuff under investigation. There's a caution in sector 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're keeping it green. We're green.
Boki has
he
seen that
left
from
his
the
car.
session. He
Wait.
said he left it on the side of the long straight.
All right. Well, here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix here in Austin, Texas, at Circuit of the Americas. Nobody can make a move in turn 1. M6 trying to win here. Dice trying to win here. Both drivers never ever racing in Formula Nitro ever. Isn't that correct, Atomics?
M6 surely not.
I-
Dice
I think-
maybe.
I think Dice might win on track here, but that's if M6. But if M6 defends the inside and Dice can't clear him,
Yeah, here we go.
M6
This
is
is-
saying in BC he's got 3 removals, so that
Oh,
will
this is-
guarantee
this
he's
is
not
gonna be
getting a
insane.
penalty unless
Oh
he
my
has
God.
a
Go
penalty with
again.
O'Neal. They're
M6
side by
still
side,
takes the
and
lead. He
Dice
keeps
backs
it.
out. But
Oh my
Dice
They are
goodness.
losing so much
But Dice
time.
backed out 2 times now. Oh, my bad, guys.
With
My
track
bad.
limits,
My bad.
actually with track limits, O'Neal might be the winner if he's within 3 seconds to P1.
Out of
As
the final
M6.
corner, M6 is going to comfortably win it. Unbelievable here. It was absolute chaos for VZS, who's going to finish in 3rd. Second is, of course, Dice, who did roll the dice indeed, and that dice being VZS into turn number 1.
Oh my
That's a
god,
heck of a race.
O'Neal is half a tenth over 3 seconds away. He is 3.004 seconds away from M6. So if M6 does get a penalty for the incident with Dice, he will finish in front of VZS. But VZS, I think VZS can get removal as well for the incident with Dice, because he did get flipped off track. So I think he does a removal for that. So if M6 does get a 3S here, and for the incident with O'Neal, that means VZS will win, but he won't finish P3. He'll finish P2.
Well, honestly, you got to say, for a first race of the season, it was very chaotic, but very enjoyable, very entertaining. As the M6 machine is going down pit lane, there's going to be some controversy, obviously. There's still a lot of decisions to be made on the incidents and penalties and whatsoever, but honestly, what would y'all rate this race out of 10? I mean, I'd give it a solid 9, honestly. It was very entertaining.
I'd say that was a very good race. I think the only thing it did lack was strategy, but the actual on-track battles was very good.
I rated a
So-
solid
Absolutely.
8.4.
Yeah, nice one. Nice one. 8.4. That's it. You're bad. But actually, man, bro, guess what this for? Guess
Nah,
what
bro,
it
I
for,
give it a
guess what?
6.7, dude, you know?
Bara.